Do you ever experience tightness or tension in your body? Well, it's completely normal. During our busy lives, we experience emotions, and there are triggers. And because we're so busy, we're unable to process them at the moment. And so they store in our body. This is the perfect practice to melt the layers of tension in your being. It's a pleasure to guide you. My name is Katarina. Let's begin. Grounding into your seat, closing your eyes, rolling shoulders up, down, and back. Sitting up even taller in your seat. Let's take some cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth with a sigh. And again, inhale through the nose. Fully release. Once more. Let's start opening up our shoulders, rolling our shoulders forward, up, and back. Taking some gentle circles. I find that tension often, for many of our bodies, tension likes to sit in our shoulders and neck. Obviously, we all store tension in different areas of the body, but this is a great way to start creating some space. And then one shoulder, and then the other. You can even start getting your rib cage involved as you're opening up the shoulders and the opposite direction. Really moving them in any way that feels good. And then shake them out. Just shake them out like a shimmy. Hello, sun on my face. Just shimmy it out. Animals shake when they are releasing stress or after there's been some incident. They like to shake it all off. So as humans, it's good for us to shake too. And then inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. Expanding the rib cage. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Take a side body stretch. Inhale, left arm up overhead. Reaching, 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 ground down through the left hip and take your gaze up toward the sky. Perhaps I am looking at the beautiful clouds passing by. Breathe deep, reach the fingertips. And gently release all the way up, opposite side. Left hand goes down, right arm extends. Take your gaze up toward the sky. Hello, clouds. Ground down through the right hip. Breathe, extending through the fingertips. And all the way up. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, twisting towards your right side. Long through the spine, reaching through the crown of your head, taking your gaze over the right shoulder. One more breath. And gently unraveling, keeping the lift in the spine, unraveling all the way over to the left side. Take your right hand on the left knee. Take your left hand behind you, sit up tall, twisting around the access point, moving energy. One more breath. And gently coming back to center, we'll find our way on all fours, either rolling over your crossed legs or swinging your feet out toward the side. So we can move through our cat-cows. Find yourself on all fours, coming into tabletop, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhale, lift the crown of your head, lift the tail into your cow. Exhale, dome through the spine. You can always switch where the inhalation and exhalation reside, depending on what feels best in your practice. Moving with the breath, moving through your cat-cows, opening up the spine, any stiffness between each vertebrae. I'm sighing out on my exhalation. And then you can find some free movement or continuing with your cat-cows or doing anything that feels good, releasing that tension. Before setting up for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, plant the hands, spread the fingers wide, tuck toes under, hips up toward the sky. Start walking your dog, bending one knee and then the other, finding some space, pressing the earth away from you. Reach the sits bones up, melt the heart toward your thighs, press into the earth, heels descend toward the earth, they do not need to touch. And then inhale, right leg up toward the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, and take some circles, opening up the hip, whoops. That's what happens when you don't pour the weight into both hands. And going in the opposite direction. And then inhale that leg long, exhale, step the foot forward between your hands, lift the heart, take your gaze forward. And step both feet forward, ground down through the feet, bend in the knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time until we meet in Tadasana, top of the mat. Palms face forward, heart lifts, tail descends, abdomen is engaged. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Open the heart, reach the sternum, abdomen's engaged, tail is long, ground through the feet. And then inhale long, exhale, palms come together, resting at heart center. I'm going to face you. You can stay where you are. Let's gently bounce. When you bounce, let your shoulders be heavy. Let the vibration of the bounce really reverberate throughout your body. Get this bounce going. We're shaking off that energy. We're shaking off that tension. Let's breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Bringing that bounce to stillness. And then let's start shimmying. So bending the knees, both knees are bent, just kind of shaking the hips, doesn't matter what it looks like. And see if you can start rolling out the wrist, extending the fingers, just starting to find some free, shaky movement in the body. You can shimmy, just shaking it all out. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take your right hand down the side body. I'm bending into the right knee as I find length through the left side body. Left side body stretch, reach, reach, reach. And inhale up like you're being drawn up by a string, opposite side. Sun on my face, breathing into the side body. And coming all the way up. Let's come toward the top of the mat once again. Inhale, arms overhead, hello. Exhale, swan dive forward, leading from the heart. Plant the hands, step both feet back. Find yourself in plank. Lower down all the way. Find yourself in upward facing dog on the tops of your feet. Lifting, opening through the heart. Breathe. And tucking toes under. Hips up toward the sky. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we are again. Grounding through the foundation. And then inhale, left leg up toward the sky. Oop, bending the knee, and then taking gentle circles. Going in both directions, opening up that hip crease. And then inhale the leg long. Exhale, step the foot forward between the hands. Take the gaze forward. Breathe. And then step both feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold to opposite elbows. You can bend into the knees. Let your whole body hang. Continue breathing. Let the tension just drip down your spine, dripping out from the crown of your head, releasing that tension. Breathing. Gently releasing the elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back. Let's go through another chaturanga to upward facing dog. Gently reaching hips up toward the sky. Take your toes together, big toes together, knees wide, child's pose. Walk your hands out in front, melting down toward the mat. Third eye kisses down on the mat, breathing into the hips, feeling the earth support you. Let the tension melt into the ground. The earth has this beautiful way of alchemizing energies, transforming the energy of that which no longer serves into an energy that perhaps does serve. Two more deep breaths here. And then slowly walking hands in. We'll find ourselves in a cross-legged seat. I'm going to take my right shin out in front and really walk my feet so they're underneath my knees. Scoop the flesh from underneath my sits bones. Inhale tall and exhale folding forward. You can fully relax down, breathing into the hips, decompressing through the spine, using your breath. With each inhalation, you can open more, and each exhalation, soften and release more. One more breath. Before slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And switching the cross of your legs. Walking the feet wide. You may need to re-scoop the flesh. Inhale tall. Exhale fold. Once again, just letting yourself hang. Breathing into the hips. You may notice one side is tighter, one side is more open, and this is completely normal and natural. Release through the head. Allowing the tension to melt. Once again, letting the tension melt off of your body into the ground. Whatever tension we are storing in our bodies from whatever has happened in our days,
without attaching to the story or narrative, but simply releasing, simply letting go. One more deep breath. Before slowly rising up.
Let's open up the neck. Let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. And then gently tracing a half circle, chin to chest, all the way over toward the left side. Start tracing half circles. If it wants to evolve into a full circle, let it. Opening up through the neck. You can switch directions. Before you find completion, any way that feels correct for you, and letting your chin return to a neutral position. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms together, slowly descending to the crown of the head. Thank you. To the third eye. Thank you. Toward the throat. Thank you. Toward the heart. Thank you. And it descends down, solar plexus. Thank you. Sacral chakra. Thank you. Down through our roots. Thank you. And then resting back at heart center. May we lead from our heart space whenever possible. Let our hearts guide us. Thank you. Releasing all that no longer serves. Let the earth transform those energies into something that does serve. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you feel lighter and that the tension has melted away, even in the most subtle way. If you've enjoyed this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me on my journey as I create more content. If you have any questions or requests, or you'd like to share about your experience, please leave a comment below. I have other yoga videos, meditations, sound healings. I hope to see you in the future. Blessings. Have a beautiful day.